Karen and Pancho here from the Columbus Happy Hour Food Tour, and we're going to give you our top 10 tips for making the most out of your happy hour.
That's right.
Okay, you want to have a good time. You don't want to be disappointed.
That's right.
That's right. That's what this is all about.
Yeah.
Okay, well, our first 6 tips all start with 2 words: plan ahead.
That's right.
Now, I think one of the most important things to plan ahead is the times. Okay, because they're pretty strict about their times, and some of them have a time frame of when you can order, and they have a cutoff time.
Yes.
And you got to think about that. And can you make it?
Yeah.
All right, maybe you need to go on a weekend because maybe you can't make the time.
And you can plan ahead by watching our videos.
That's right.
That?
Or reading reviews, and definitely the restaurant's website.
That's right.
Okay, number 2 is plan ahead for seating.
Yes, you should always anticipate the seating arrangement. Make sure that if you have a hip replacement, that it's not one of those high chairs or, things like that. You just have to plan.
Yeah, a lot of happy hours are at the bar. And if you're going with friends,
yes,
it's kind of hard to have a conversation there
Yes.
at the bar. So seating is actually really important. So pay close attention to if they have a seating requirement.
That's right.
Okay, number 3 is plan ahead for parking.
Yes. We know how parking is downtown Columbus.
Yes, we're pretty lucky because we live downtown and we can walk a lot of places.
Yeah,
but
everywhere.
people that come in to visit us have a little bit of a challenge with parking.
Yes.
And so plan ahead for that. We're going to have a video upcoming about parking hacks, but there's lots of lots and things.
Yes.
And a lot of places do have free parking, but probably not in the short north or downtown.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Okay, and 4 is plan ahead for food. This is super important, especially if you have any kind of allergy or you have some kind of a special diet like vegetarian.
Gluten-free.
Yeah. And are you really hungry, or do you want a meal, or do you just want some bar snacks?
Yes.
Like, what are you going for?
Yeah, that's true. That is important.
Yeah,
That is
and
important.
you can plan that by looking at the menu, of course. All right, and the reviews.
And again, watching
our show.
our video, because we give you pictures of the food.
That's true.
That's right.
That's true. And we talk about the portion size.
That's right. And I love a big portion.
Yes, me too. Okay, and number 5 is plan ahead for the cost. We have a budget in mind, and it's around $30, and I don't like going over that budget.
Yeah.
I like staying way under the budget and getting a big meal, actually.
That's right.
But maybe your budget is higher and maybe it's lower. But, just plan.
We're retirees. We like to just have a budget.
Just
and we
plan,
can do it.
and then you'll feel better when the meal is finished. You won't have to be scrambling, looking at the menu, trying to figure out the cost.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And our last plan ahead, 6, plan ahead for the ambiance. Because if you're going on a date, that's completely different than you're just hanging out with your pals.
That's right. And you watch our videos and you will know whether or not it's a place to take a date.
That's true.
Because we talk about that.
All right. Number 7 is when you first go and you talk to the hostess or whoever's there, you communicate with them that you're there for the happy hour. Because number 1, they might have a special menu. Number 2, they might not bring it up if you don't.
That's right.
And number 3,
Can't
they
blame
might
them.
have a requirement for seating.
Yes.
So that's why. This is all really important. I do it for both every time.
Yes.
Number 8 is don't just think that you only can order on the happy hour menu. They might have a daily special. Those are actually the best times to go when you can combine 2 specials. We've done that plenty of times.
I always ask, is it the special night? I'm greedy.
And all the regular menu. Because come on, there can be side dishes, desserts. Maybe, like we've said before, sometimes we just like to try the French onion soup or the sliders.
Yes, we do that.
I mean, you're there to have a good time and
happy.
enjoy it. And I guess, I'm always about sticking with the budget, but if it only goes over a couple of dollars, hey,
Yeah. That's
you know
all right.
what? Personally, I'm willing to do that. I just have to take off 2 from the next time. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Okay, number 9. If you believe that this place will be crowded, and how will you know? Well, it's kind of hard to tell because a lot of times happy hours are empty, but there are some that are packed.
Yes.
If you think it's going to be a busy place, and how can you think that? Well, you can watch our videos, read some reviews.
Yes.
Then I would suggest making reservations if you can, or going there right when it opens.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to be disappointed. But if you are, if you follow our number 10, it's going to be okay, because number 10 is have a backup plan, which I really need to teach myself, because we needed to do this a few restaurants ago when we met up with some friends.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the happy hour was at the bar, but the bar was full.
Packed. Packed. Yes. Yeah. And in addition, you said the bar was packed. I remember we went to one and you said, oh, it's going to be open because you looked at the website. We went there. It was closed.
Yeah. Websites are not always up to date.
Yes. Not
That's
always
very
accurate.
frustrating.
Yeah.
You have to stay tuned for our Pet Peeves, the sequel, which is coming up really soon.
Oh, yeah.
With that.
Yes. You have a lot of pet peeves.
Okay, well, we hope you learned something from today, and thank you so much for joining us. Please like and subscribe. And for now, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.